first round. But bracket play, this for both teams is a winnable matchup, and they want to try to take advantage of that to have a good run here and start off things well.
Playoffs, yeah, and you have Zeta Division still in this, you know, little bit of a plateau to say.
There you go.
There we go. Sapphire got
You gotta call him out.
Yeah, Sapphire
not
got
even here, bro.
Oh, Prius is back in control. Okay. As, well, okay. Clues is gonna be able to find 3. As I mean, look, I ain't got much for you guys. What can I say? Right.
Okay, so I will say, this is classic Zeta, where they get the first kill. They were doing this all the time in the offseason. They get the first kill, and then all of a sudden, like, the round just goes bad. To get him out of that corner. So you're just going to try to double swing it, but that's risky against a judge.
Sees Flash fully blind up there for a brief little moment, but Depp's still able to go ahead and stabilize. Stabbing in half, playing off the earlier damage that had been found. It was well situated to try to get a spot out. There'll be the clear. Now the rotation starting here from Zeta as they work their way across back over towards this B site.
Yeah, Zeta really likes to play for retake. They're happy to gamble on one side of the map. Through, actually. Maybe get this bonus to convert.
But clear on the haunt. Depp. Bit of damage there through the corner. Francis able to spot out that drop. Spray through. And that's going to be XCL able to find it. That kill there on to Margaret, taking him down, finishing off that second low HP member. Sugar Zero able to find 1, but Ivy comes up with 2, but Shota lines him up! She's able to go ahead and back away. That's, however, Showstopper now out, delaying, looking for a target, but Depp will be able to go ahead and take out Depp. Showstopper not going to be finding value there. Too many targets it would look like there. As Clues now just trying to fire back through this smoke. It's beating quite a bit of damage, down to 30, and so far it's 5 members still strong from the side of Nongshim, as their own neural theft will get committed just to try to guarantee victory here in the round. Shota able to find that headshot, but Ivy swooping in. Ivy will be snappy for that third. So first round on the board here. Nongshim get caught by that damage. Swing out though, Exio, quick peek, quick kill. Margaret gonna be taken down, but Tomby slides out! Annihilates him there on the Raptors. Looking back for it, but if you can find the timing, that could be everything. Sugar Zero though, things up a little bit more, finding 1. Just get noted on the corner there by Francis. His fault line gets dodged out. Clues unable to make that one connect. Backs away, the defuse now being started with a graph, the pull. Going some forward out into the open. Once again onto the fuse though is Sugar Zero, and Persia will be able to strike from heaven. Red Bull clutch to get Nongshim their second round win. Spots out Depp, there's the swing. Sees the second, knows that he got some damage through. Now spots out the third, goes for the challenge, and Persia gets all 4, the 180 pivot, the takedown Clues, and suddenly Nongshim. Look gonna be noted, there's the Prowler. Oh, it goes up over the top. They're not ready for this at all. Relay Bolt to try to hold them at bay. Tries to go for the overdrive, but a little bit of an overcook here from the side of Damby. Goes up and out, drawn out here from Depp. Spots out 1, sends it downtown, but elimination not to be found. TP forward, and Sugar Zero draws down fast enough to get rid of Ivy. Now into the site. The defuse being held, fragment. Ooh, thought about. Gravel comes through, but Clues pushing forward into heaven, does well to find Francis, interrupting. The defuse now being held, holding them back here is Clues, and that's the defuse coming through. It all comes tumbling down.
Somebody's got to watch Vents here. Clear the trap wire.
Oh, that's an instant headshot into the spray down. Ivy coming away with 1. Sees into the nade, and that's going to be Ivy absolutely screwed, but Persia makes his presence known. Swing out, CL doing well to find 1, and oh, Margaret asleep at the wheel for a brief little moment, but he wakes up and locks in. Finds 1, gets traded out. Now suddenly the 2v2. Slide forward, Tomby this time not allowing for Sugar Zero to find that value. Zahn gets the reveal onto 1, but XCL running out of bullets. Kites back, ends up falling down. A team ace is Nongshim.
The 0 point, now they're going to try to make their move. Oh, good kill for XDL.
Yeah, great, just playing off his own Han. Meantime, oh, there's the swing out. Ivy going to be taken down, not ready for blood coming out of the vent. Coming now alone on the site. Has that Guardian in hand. Clues, speaking of Guardians, he can find a headshot there onto Francis, takes him down. Ivy now paranoid up. Margaret falls, swings out, does manage to find 1, will stop it from being a flawless, but Zeta
should be.
Will not.
Now you know.
Yeah, 1 confirmed. Now he sets up the relay bolt. Another jiggle peek in. Nade kind of nearby, so just dashing back. Like an absolute madman. just sat here on the rope, waiting to play peekaboo. Goes up and over the top, and Depp, well, he's done with these childish games. Does put him down, swings onto the corner, and stares, and Francis falls as well. Depp on a heater, but there's another judge. As Margaret surprises them all, jumps up, steals the kill away, takes out Shota, and then Nongshim just massacre them.
Timing there, and then that judge can just make your life a living nightmare.
Flash in, there's the swing. Persia able to go ahead, most down one, gets the second, gets the third. Now just seeing Depp squared off, but I think he will widely back away. Francis going to be taken down. Thought for sure he was going to swing in. Instead, we'll just leave Margaret there. It's going to be good for the shot. Just pinned into the corner. I don't realistically want to try to push him either, but okay, the shorty up over the top is Ivy. Oh, he just gets absolutely launched. And he is good for it.
I like the idea. I like the idea, Clues.
I don't mind it, but it doesn't work out, unfortunately. Just disrespecting the aftershock now is Danby. As here comes the overdrive, turns his sights in towards backside, finds one, looks back in towards main, gets rid of XDL, showed it out. That's one standing. As he does well to find 2 kills there with that Sheriff, but he cannot turn the tides of this round. Full 5-stack here from Zeta. At a depth, bouncing up ramp. Little spot out there as they get across. Abby just sending out the relay bolt. Taking him off here for the moment. No point, getting catch onto a couple, but no, not part of the plan there. Danby does get caught by that flash, can't peek off the back of this, but Francis still comes away with 1. Clues getting taken down. It's right now, I mean, everybody's just spraying.
They're so
desperately through these smokes, yeah, just trying to find any kind of contact they possibly can, but Depp peeks out of the window here at Heaven, and Persia strikes him down. Francis on the jiggle, catching another glimpse. Flash goes out. Zeta, I mean, they're fully committed to the site now. No way to back out of this position. He's trying to fight their way through. XCL is going to be good for 2 as Danby desperately trying to stabilize his spray, but it's going to be XCL coming up with 3.
Goomba stomped him. Oh, Sugar Zero. A lot of damage done. Let's see if they read that TP.
It's basically just drops straight down. 2v2. No ults here in sight. Ivy. Haunt at the ready. No prowlers to check close. Shots coming in, and Margaret able to find the first, and Ivy picks off Sugar Zero, gets them across the line here in this round.
That's not even a word. Re-accelerate.
Yeah.
Now, there we go. Re-accelerate.
They can't re-accelerate.
It's just like, you know, once they kind of get stymied on that first idea and they can't break out onto the site and onto Heaven.
TP forward here in the mid. Danby waiting in vent, judge in hand, rides up the rope. That's going to be Depp taken down. Swing out, XCL desperately trying to recreate some of that heroics that we saw from him in the previous round, but he cannot make it happen. Ends up falling to the wayside as Danby finds 1. Francis, however, picks up Sugar Zero, gets full flashes, all on Clues. Tucks into the corner, goes to the reload, the shorty. Will it be his undoing? It absolutely will. Francis will put him down. 13-9, Nongshim, for the first time since June 20th last year, bring out Split. And they find a win over Zeta.
This really reminds me of them playing Ascent. They played a bit of a weird comp on it. They tried to force the square through the triangle hole and make their style work, and I don't really think it worked that well on Split. It didn't look like the best version of Nongshim, despite the fact that they got the win here. So, as it was mentioned on the cast, a long time since they played Split. This kind of reminds me of when they played Ascent, and this is just maybe a throwaway comp. They're trying to throw other teams off of their veto in a less risk game. Because I really think that was a winnable game for Zeta, and they looked better than I was expecting them to. With that, Ivy, very underrated player, very, very strong in the initiator role to have some massive maps, and this is just another one of them.
Now to Nongshim, what's it gonna look like behind it? Oh, it's just mirrors. It's just a mirror comp. Okay.
Mirrored comp, whereas I think Margaret would have been noted there. Sugar Zero trying to set up for the kill, but already I think he's, never mind, I was gonna say ahead of that paranoia, but he is not. He's tucked inside of the cage. Can he get it? The answer is no. Margaret winning at the fight. Now the attack coming through, tripwire going across, but in the chaos. XDL gonna be able to come up with 2 depth. It's a piece of the pie. Ivy arriving though, snappy with a headshot. Takes down the opposition Sova, but Depp.
From Depp showing up when he's needed most. An even better hold from XDL. The full buy up though for Nongshim. Danbi able to be stymied a bit.
Stuck into the corner, forced out by the aftershock. In the meantime, Sugar Zero rushing forward, just can't make it happen. XDL should find one. Clues coming up with another, but the return fire comes out from Francis. Brings it back to parity. Turn to the flash, they line up though, and Depp will collect them both. 2 for the Neon, 2 for Zeta overall as we are tied up.
It is lacking with Zeta players. Even Shota,
Cam.
He's all the way up in heaven.
There's that Guardian in hand. Cam cleared out.
He can't fight this.
Yep. Trip number 1 dealt with. Second, not yet cleared. Hunter's Fury going to be opened up. Danbi getting that first shot as well to avoid the follow-up too, but Shota just manages to get a glimpse. Does take him down, so man advantage here for the retake.
Now they're back lines, man.
Margaret is very much doing the same at the same time. As Rolling Thunder goes across, connects onto 4. Setting them up, holding them back. Aftershock now coming through. Margaret now striking, swings out, finds one. Fadeaway shot to get the second. XDL taken down. Princess Light up into heaven. Where Clues not quite paying attention. Margaret is able to find the third, and the Hunter's Fury collects Sugar Zero at the end.
Margaret, who just punishes Zeta for their indecisiveness. You've got to know this situation here at Zeta. You've got to know how many ults they're sitting on and where they're going to want to use them from. You've got to be a little bit more aggressive, and you have to have a little bit better flank control. A lot of things go wrong in that round for Zeta and more. They had a setup for it. They had Clues there to set up for the fault line, but it's another B hit. Able to be stopped again by Clues' utility. Aftershock there.
This time not available for the, not available for the post plant. They just go ahead and send it, trying to flush out these angles, and yeah, Francis able to find the shot there. Well, gets rid of Clues.
Hey, Clues just walked into the util. Just thought he could challenge that. Maybe expected him to back off.
Shota able to find one, XDL with another. Margaret going to be taken down, and Francis unable to find the shots. 2 players left, the defuse being started. The drone to try to scout. Shota does end up getting revealed here. Diffuser now eliminated. Time starting to dwindle, but out into the open they are as Persia collects the final 2 kills.
Are just no breaks right now on Nongshim. They're going to keep coming at you. Clues there, I think, just maybe thought that they were going to back off so he could retake that space, and instead they were hammering the accelerator. And just great play.
I'm talking about it now to see if it kind of works as a counter curse.
I believe you owe an apology. A sumimasen.
Well, A site opened up. XDL up into heaven. And meanwhile, it's a huge flank from Zeta Division.
Shock dart missed too.
Yeah, all other 4 players rotating around. Tripwire going to be cleared out, and Persia just silently tucked away behind the box, and Margaret is here for covering fire. Spots out the first one. Fault line going to be sent, and he gets the headshot midair on the depth. Persia finding a second, finding a third, guns them down one after the other. Once again, tucked behind the box. Have they learned from the previous rounds? Right now, it's looking like no. He now strikes, looking for that second kill. Can't quite make it happen though. However, the rest of the team in position. Ivy strikes, finds depth, slide across. Danbi gets rid of Clues, and now just Shota, Sugar Zero trying to hold their ground. Sugar Zero will be able to find the first. Bulls remaining here for Ivy though, and with Francis also arriving through sewer. So eating that third and final burst. XCL though, it's going to be the one eating a first death as Persia is able to find him. Oh, Persia. Oh, almost finds the timing there. Paranoia now going to be sent out. Clues into the cubby, slide forward from Danbi in the meantime. So just go ahead, take things down over at Long, and he does. 2 kills found, and Clues on his lonesome. Needs to try to isolate, but cannot. Danbi will find the headshot for the 3rd kill in the round, and Nongshim. Art's a bit of an exception.
I see. You can appreciate his Odin artistry, as you would say.
He uses it like it's a rifle.
He does. He's really good with the suppress fire. Anyway.
Yep, looking for the entry here. Slide around the back, spotting out 2 players, but Persia able to strike him down. Margaret finding another. XCL taken out. The drop down here from Ivy does end up falling. 2v2, Paranoia sent across all on Persia, and he can't get it done. Zeta, persevere for at least another round. They get themselves up to 9.
Even though it's going to be Nongshim with 4 players over here, just go at him. Just go for it.
Well, down beat. Being revealed here.
Love it.
Fury opened up and he just slides into them. Comes up with 2. Demby does not make sense. Repeats for the 3rd. Francis arriving. Clues able to fight back for 2, but Ivy is there as the finisher. 13-9 once again. Nongshim take down Zeta 2-0. Welcome to the VCT Pacific stage.
Yeah, and Persia said himself, right, that he is there to kind of just like set up his team, be that, you know, that kind of big brother, right? And you can see it as well in his gameplay. He's like, Dambi, just go in and it's okay, I got your back.
I think Nongshim probably think they could have played a little bit better, could have put Zeta away a little bit more convincingly, because Zeta showed some good rounds, some great adaptations. There was definitely a lot of adaptations from both teams on Haven, as you see when you start with the A lobby control, and then Zeta started to play around that, go back for the B hits, and then you saw the adaptation back from Red Force. So I think particularly from the fact that Zeta's made changes and only just put this roster together recently, the fact that they're so close to Nongshim already is probably not something I would be satisfied with as Nongshim Red Force this early on in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I almost feel like maybe it was a bit of that shock factor coming in, especially since, you know, Dambi can be pretty shocking to play against, as you mentioned earlier. So I wonder if it's like, did Zeta kind of like need a bit of time to really get used to this kind of style? But for the rest of the teams and for the rest of their matches, perhaps they can stabilize?